A lot of people actually leaving the UK.
If we pay our taxes, they should come back to benefit us in some way, shape or form.
UK might be losing its competitive edge. A lot of people have left to Portugal, to Spain, where it's nice and sunny, better than in the UK, and flats are cheaper over there too.
Can it get worse? I hope not.
Overall inflation stubbornly high.
Cost of living crisis.
The cost of living in the UK is rising and it's changing people's lives.
The UK has fallen into its largest recession on record.
So is the UK actually collapsing? And if so, why?
The complaints start with housing.
Home prices here have risen a lot in recent years.
Everyone I speak to talks about the rising cost of rent. The average rent in London reached £2,500 per month. That's about $3,150.
Middle class workers really can't keep up with the rental prices going up.
Rent is absolutely crazy. Once upon a time, you could get a room for like, let's call it £400 to £600. And it was a decent sized room. You had space for everything. Now, so you could possibly have stuff in storage and pay for storage, as well as renting a room, which is literally about the size of me putting my hands out like this.
Many in London have moved to cheaper cities.
A lot of my friends who have to work in the UK, they have left London. Most of my friends, they've gone up north, they've gone up to Manchester. Let's say if you can rent an amazing flat in Birmingham and Manchester for £1,000, £1,200 a month.
But that presents its own problems too.
Then I don't think Manchester as a city can actually handle it. It doesn't have the infrastructure in the system that London does, and it is struggling a lot.
Home prices are now set to fall. This as the Bank of England's increase in borrowing costs will ultimately make mortgages less desirable.
This country, mate, is fucking fucked. I'm going to tell you why it's fucked, right? Let me tell you why. This government wants us all to be fucking skint, mate. I'm telling you, they want everyone to be skint. They want everyone to struggle. They want everyone to fucking have no money, no way of making money, just so they can fucking control every single aspect of your life from start to finish. I'm sick and tired of this country. This country is fucking draining. It's depressing. It's too expensive. You can't even fucking fart without getting charged these days. Honestly, I'm done, mate. I'm done. I am fucking done. I would happily, right now, take the risk, move abroad with 50p in my bank and my passport, go and fucking live on a beach somewhere hot and find work, just to get out of this fucking shit matrix bollock system that we're all fucking existing in right now. Trust me. Apart from that, have a fantastic day. See you soon.
I did a live stream 2 days ago and it really got me worried. I went to bed very worried because it was an interactive section where people came to talk about like life in England, especially those ones that were living in London. And this guy, many people came under the post to tell me that, remember I've made a post kind of where I say people rent at 1,200 in a month, and some people came to argue. And then these are this set of people on my live trying to tell me that they are living in a house. One said he's earning about £2,000 as a support worker, and he lives in London, and he's paying 1,300 in a month. So his take home, he now have 700, but that is even without other bills. He then said to me, he said under that comment section as well, that if he's going to pay all his rent and all his bills with the 2,000, he won't have anything to take home. So there's somebody, is a studio apartment, just a studio apartment. So he have somebody who sleep on his chair, and that guy pays 300 in a month. So he now have to pay just 1,000 and other bills. So roughly with transportation and everything, at the end of the month, maybe this guy might be left with about £300 every month as savings or less. So it now got dawned on me why people were really attacking me when I said you can actually save 50 to 70,000 pounds in 2 years in this country. It was a moment of deep reflection for me, because not only him, there's another lady telling me that her total bill in a month is about 2,500. And it's now the reality then dawned on me that, oh, this is it, why they are arguing. They are thinking that I also stay in where they stay. So for me staying where they stay, there's no way to make that kind of money in 2 years. So guys, I now understand your situation, but I still stand my ground. And my ground is the advice I gave during that live section 2 days ago. Please and please, that kind of environment is not for you. It is not for you. You have to leave. You must not leave to somewhere far. There must be somewhere around that you can pay lesser rents and you'll be fine. You came here, you don't come here to like work, use all the money to pay bills, and you're left with nothing. How do you do that?
Tell me, yeah, I'm not the only one who spends a fucking fortune on shopping. Last month, we spent £800 on food. Give and take some few little bits for Christmas, but £800 on food. Okay, my husband is a bodybuilder. Maybe that's what he needs to quit, but that's like a wage. If you spend that much money, please let me know, or please let me know in the comments how much you spend on food, just so I can compare to see if I am doing something wrong. Because I can't cope. I don't want to do it anymore. I need to save some pennies. Maybe shopping or not buying as much is the way I'm going to do that. So yeah, please give me a heads up down in the comments what you spend on shopping, and if you think how much I'm spending is absolutely ridiculous as well.
What is the real cost of living in London? We're here to find out. What do you both do and how much do you both earn?
So I am a marketing strategist, and I earn 42k.
And you are?
Sponsorship exec, 40k.
And how are you guys dealing with the cost of living in London?
Oh, I'm not dealing with it too well. I rob from shops, I skip the tube, I'm starving all of the time.
Who do you think's been most affected by this then?
Like normal people, like people that work jobs in pubs and stuff. Minimum wage workers, that their wages aren't necessarily going to go up relative to energy and rents and inflation. You have to have empathy for them. Like, it is tough, but I guess you just have to get through it and hope that it gets better.
What advice do you have for anyone that's kind of struggling with the cost of living right now? Any tips?
Shop in Aldi.
Shop in Aldi, yeah. Stop going on dates.
That is a big one. That is a big one.
Yeah. Don't buy Tinder or Hinge or anything.
Just use the self-service checkout, but don't really scan it, you know what I mean?
So the British government have now said to the banks that mortgage holders can increase the length of their mortgage at the drop of a hat, thus reducing payments. Sounds to me like another fucking trap. So let's say that you've got 10 years left on your mortgage and you're struggling to pay the mortgage payments because they've put it up to over 5% now. You can essentially speak to your mortgage company and ask them to add an extra 10 years onto your mortgage. And theoretically, and I'm not a mathematician or a financial advisor, but that should halve the amount you're paying. So let's say that you're paying £1,000 a month, you're struggling with it. You've only got 10 years left. You can go back to 20 years and pay £500 a month. Now, that's going to be very attractive for a lot of people, particularly if you're struggling to pay your mortgage. But essentially all that's done is it's just kept you in that mortgage trap for another 10 years or 5 years or whatever it is. So although it looks as though the government are doing something, actually, are they just trapping people into mortgages again? Asking lenders to do this? Surely there's a better way around it. Now, I'm not saying handouts, but this inflation has got to start coming down. I mean, petrol and diesel has started to come down rapidly. It almost looks like it's coming down every day. So we might see inflation coming down. I don't think it's going to be down to anywhere near 3% by the end of the year. But what looks good on the surface, if you think a little bit deeper, actually, looks like another fucking trap to me.
£2.75 a pack of Doritos to be £1. 3 nugs! 3 nugs is what we pay for Chris these days. Rishi, count your days. These chocolates used to be 4 for £1. Buy 4 of these and resell them in store and make a profit, 50p each. Now they're selling it for almost £2. That's extortion. Oh, they used to be £3. Sounds crisp on a drink. I was getting my bargain. Now let's have a look. £1.90, almost £4 for a meal deal. Where is the deal in that meal? This used to be 30 pence Rishi, 80 pence. Is that what it's come to, Rishi?
What the fuck is wrong with the UK, man? Seriously. Just have a look at this, right? Just look, have a look. Look at this fucking miserable fucking bullshit weather. Look at this. What the fuck is all this about? Fucking UK is already shit to fucking live in, and then you get fucking all this bullshit, fucking misery to fucking look at. Legit, I've just fucking been to the gym, and you're meant to feel absolutely brilliant after going there, you know, releases all the fucking endorphins and that, yeah? Right now I'm feeling like fucking shit. I swear to God, this is not the fucking way, is it? And then right on fucking top of that, you got that fucking government bending you the fuck over and doing you over at the same time. How the fuck does that even work out, man? Seriously, there's fucking bare money that they could be giving you, helping everyone. I mean, bare people claiming that they're on the cost of living crisis, they want to move out of a different country. What don't you see, man? Seriously, why can't they just help you all out? Now, the thing is, they're never going to help you out. The more you cry in front of them, the more they're going to laugh behind closed doors because they're fucking enjoying it. It's as simple as that. But legit, there are other ways that you can fucking start making an income. So, if you need that help, drop me a message and I'll tell you all about it. Because I've been deepening into this and there is always a way, right? There is always a way. You do not need to flipping do whatever the system says and all that shit. 9 to 5 job, man. This is all the fucking bullshit that they want you to flipping hear. That's all they want you to think. And then you got people crying, oh shit, I haven't paid this bill, I haven't paid that bill. They're flipping You're picking and choosing, and you're not even fucking enjoying your life. Right now, you know, there's Mother's Day has been, there's Valentine's Day, this, that, the other. People want to take their partner out or celebrate with their family. You can't do shit nowadays, man. You literally got to fucking give in and do what the fuck the government wants you to do. And that's not the right fucking way. I'm telling you, it's not the right way, but there is another way. If you want to know it, drop me a message and spread this out to your friends and family. They don't need to be living in shit. My heart goes out to anyone though, legit, that is going through all that fucking shit and you need that aid, you need that bit of help. My heart goes out to you because there's some people that obviously not probably capable of doing so, but there are people out there that can help. Drop me a message and I can let you in on it. Peace out.
Bro, how is anyone affording to actually live in the UK? How are you managing financially? Council tax, insurance tax, income tax, capital gains tax, NHS tax. Bro, you just have a million taxes and then they're gonna start charging tax on the tax you pay so you can later pay more tax. Bro, I can't fathom it. How are people surviving in the UK, let alone thriving, when you just got constant payments you gotta make? And bear in mind, that's excluding your standard like rent and your bills and your food and what you need for actual survival. It's like, bro, we're all paying this extortionate amount of money for what? For the services that are terrible. I can't even go see my GP within a 3-week period if I wanted to. And then this is our standard weather where it's just great. It's like, bro, thank God. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful that I'm in a position financially where I can afford to maintain all these ridiculous payments that I gotta be making. But it's like, bro, for the average working class person, bro, I feel for you because how are you surviving, bro? I'd genuinely be out here on the streets with the regular 9 to 5 income, like struggling to even eat if it was all of these expenses stacking up and I had a regular wage. I don't even know what I'm spending money on. But yeah, right now it's looking really appealing. Like I really understand why people are just selling everything they have and moving to Asia because it's just less stress. You're not getting threatened from HMRC and random institutions every other week for payments that you didn't know you had to make. It's like, bro, like I'm actually sick and tired of it. Like I'm 1 bill away from just getting rid of this apartment, selling my car and just going to Asia because like, bro, I've had enough.
What in the cost of living crisis, broken Britain, bar humbug Christmas is this bullshit? Now, I've done a few of these videos. This one might be the best so far. People complaining they've not got any money. Well, I tell you what, if you're buying this, you've got fucking more money than sense. Even if you have got something like an IQ of 160. So I went a bit of Christmas shopping today, went into a new Marks and Spencer's that's opened up not far away from where I am. Beautiful, it's absolutely enormous. Went to the food court. As I'm just walking along, I turn to the right and I see a fridge. And in the fridge are some pies. Yes, pies. Pastry, meat, veg. You will not believe the fucking price of these pies. Admittedly, one of them was a steak pie, a Wagyu steak, whatever that is. Looks like there's more fat than meat in it to me. And one of them was a chicken pie. Let me show you the price, but before I do, you've got to comment right now how much you think they were. Now, these were big pies that feed a family of, I don't know, 5 or 6 people. But it was a pie nonetheless. So in the comments, before I show you the little video I've made, tell me how much you think they were. Marks and Spencer's, top of the range, mind you. What do you think? And if you've got this far, make sure you follow me, because I love finding Broken Britain bullshit videos. Anyway, here goes.
This video will perfectly sum up how much of a state the UK is in right now and how everybody is feeling. Now, you're probably sitting there thinking how one video can sum up how everybody's feeling in the UK, and it could be quite biased, and I agree with you. But the main topic of this video, and the main reason why I want to put this video in the background, is to just address some serious and important points if you do live in the UK. The first thing I want to mention is the cost of living. It's absolutely ridiculous. I feel like the cost of living now in the UK is stupid. People aren't affording. I know there's people choosing whether to buy gas or electric, or choosing whether to keep their heating on or to freeze. It's as simple as that. There was a guy I heard in the news the other day who died in his car because his heating ran out in his house, and he died in his car because it was just too cold. And as you're probably watching in this video now, I'm walking through the street and nobody looks happy. Look how empty it looks. Like, honestly, guys, it's the middle of December. Look how empty the streets look. This was a Friday afternoon, I believe, or a Saturday afternoon. So it's normally heaving. This time last year, I think it was heaving, guys. And it's just got worse and worse. And if you're in the UK, you can probably relate to what I'm saying. But I want to get out of this country as soon as I can. And I think you should too. When are people in the UK actually going to start opening their eyes and actually see what's happening in front of them? As you can see here, it's official. The UK is the second most miserable nation in the whole entire world, and we need to talk about this. Personally, as someone who's lived in the UK for most of his life, I actually feel embarrassed. I feel ashamed to see this. Things are just going from bad to worse in the UK. Like, we're always known as Great Britain and all this, but realistically, we're going into a recession. We've now been known as the second most miserable country. I don't know what number 1 is, but 2 is very high compared to all the countries on the planet and in the world. The cost of living through the roof. People are spending way more than they need to. House prices are through the roof. You've got young adults now struggling to literally find good jobs. And don't even get me started on the weather, because the weather is so depressing. It's always raining. In summer, we probably have 2 or 3 days of sunshine, let's be honest, in about 2 months. There's so much pressure and negativity now around the UK, and this is a global problem. People all around the world have probably seen this article, and it makes us weak. It makes people look at us and laugh at us. It's absolutely embarrassing. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because in my opinion, I can't wait to kind of relocate and just get to a better kind of place in the world, because the UK is not the one. I've been saying it for a while now. It's completely finished.
See, this is why I can't live in this country. £4 for this. So I don't know if it's just me, but I personally feel like that's a fucking piss take, to be honest. Look. How many chips are in there? I could count them chips. £4 for that. That must have cost about 40 pence to make. And the thing is, I was so close to saying something as well to the girl when she put it down on the counter. But I felt bad because she looked like she just started a job or something. But I really wanted to say, is that it? But I didn't. I held my tongue. I thought, Chantel, just leave it. Just leave it. Just put your salt and vinegar on and leave the shop. Because this is just what life is now. You're just going to have to deal with it, love.
So I'm on here because I've had enough. And I don't think I'm the only person. I cannot be the only person. This is just a general, please, I beg you, reply. Let me know if I am the only person, yeah? Okay, cool. Has anyone else noticed that since this whole cost of living crisis, everyone is more miserable? Everybody is more miserable. I don't even know if more miserable is proper English. I'm miserable. Let me tell you why I'm miserable. I'm miserable because I have to sacrifice things that I never had to sacrifice for my happiness just to survive. Bare necessity just to get by. Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's start with this because I don't care. I actually don't give a fuck. You see my nails? These? Yeah, these. Let's have a look at these nails. Yeah. These were Christmas nails. I've not been able to get them done again because I have to sacrifice my nails for gas. Yeah. I have to make sure that my house is warm and I can cook food for myself and my child. So I've had to sacrifice my nails. Oh, most people will be like, you don't really need to get your nails done. Okay, cool, check it. Me personally, when I get my nails done, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel pretty. I also like to have nice nails for work, for what I do. So this is technically part of my uniform at this point, and I'm not really able to keep up with my uniform, so it could potentially affect my work. Furthermore, why am I cold in my house when all bills are paid? Am I the only person that is literally getting to a point where I don't know if a riot or what needs to happen, but something needs to happen. Like, this actually is not okay. Like, all jokes aside, I cannot be the only person that is now thinking, I jump in the shower, I usually would run the shower before, right? So it gets to the temperature. Ask me why the other day I turned on the shower and jumped in there like I was that Iceman, Hoff, or whoever his name is. I was in the blitzing cold shower until it warmed up because I didn't want to waste my gas. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's actually not okay. That's mental that I'm even living like that. Am I the only person that is making some wild sacrifices because of this stupid cost of living? If I am, let me know. If I'm not, I beg you, let me know what else you lot are doing. So I don't feel like I'm the only one whose life is literally had like a drastic change right now, because the way I'm feeling, I'm just overwhelmed, hacked off, not happy.
Can we just talk about the fact that houses in France on average are 160k. Houses in England are on average 260k if converted to euros. The average wage in France is 42k a year. The average adjusted wage in England is 32, 34. So houses here are almost twice as expensive and wages are 25% less. And that's not accounting for the fact that food is more expensive, but the weather's significantly worse. What is going on here? How can people so adamantly defend the state the UK is currently in?
It's £2,000 per month enough to live in London.
You're joking?
No chance. No chance. What's the minimum wage?
£2,000 a month to live in London.
Oh my god.
Is that enough?
No!
No?
I live on £2,000 a month. £2,000 a week.
We struggle.
£2,000 a week, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling everybody. You know, we should win like £6,000 a month, not £2,000. That's the minimum wage. £2,000.
You need at least 40k a year.
40k a year, yeah. How many holidays we should have per year?
2. Or at least 28 days.
28 days,
at least.
Why is the UK actually batshit crazy at the moment? Like, I feel like I don't do anything. I don't go out. I don't drink. I don't have any hobbies. All I do is breathe and eat. And at the end of the month, I've spent thousands of pounds. Like, the sun has been shining for months and it's actually still so depressing. I feel like, yeah, every time I go and buy something, I do a double take and I'm like, swear that was 60 pence cheaper last week. Now it's like more expensive. Go and buy a coffee. Apparently it's £3.60 for a coffee now. About the same price as Geneva, one of the world's most expensive cities. I live in the north of England. The salaries here do not match the salaries in Switzerland, I'll tell you now. And I just feel like it's not sustainable for anyone. It's impacting people's mental health, and everyone just feels like they're just surviving, really. It's awful, absolutely awful. When will it end?
Have some more bad news for those living in England. The UK is set to be on course to be one of the saddest places to live. Skyrocketing inflation has turned bedroom banter to raging arguments. They're unhappy because of the cost of happiness. It has gone up. Living standards have taken a dive. Romantic night outs are too expensive. The great British dream is crashing, and with that, so are house prices. Add higher taxes to the heap of troubles, and you'll find there's plenty of bitterness in the air. It's pushing more couples to call it quits. You think I'm exaggerating? Did you know the first working Monday in January is dubbed as Divorce Day? And while the royal rift has got tongues wagging, what about the rift on the streets of London? The unhappiness taking root in British life. No book release will resolve that.
This is another reason we're leaving this country. We want some lamb mince to make a kebab and it's £7.50. Look at the pack. The size of my hand. getting absolutely ripped off in this country.
£7.50.
And I've had enough. City.
Life in the UK cost of living crisis. Sadly, old people have to go money hunting. Yay, found £1. 50p. Lucky me £1. What is this?
How much we got, love?
Yo, England is officially done. England is finished, mate. This country is finished. It's just a horrible, expensive, miserable place nowadays. I was on Instagram before, yeah, and I seen that teachers are now putting digital clocks in schools because the kids can't even tell the time no more. Like, what? For one, it's a school, so teacher, and for two, it's like, in 20 years, these are going to be the people of our country, the adults of our country. Like, I'm telling you, give it 20 years, this country is going to be one of them writ-off European countries like Poland or Ukraine or somewhere that no one wants to go, bro. Another thing, yo, life's getting so expensive, bro. It doesn't make no sense. Nowadays, a pack of 6 costs you like £15. You could go Thailand and get a hotel for the night for £15. It doesn't make no sense, bro. Quick Nando's, it's a quick, cheap little scran. Well, it used to be. Now you're spending 20-25 quid on a Nando's. Like, make it make sense, bro. It's just a miserable place. Not only the weather, but the culture. Like, we don't have anything here in England. Like, there's no culture behind it. No one's proud of where they come from. No one's like, oh yeah, come to my city, come to... Everyone just wants to get out of this shithole. Like, it is a horrible, horrible place, man. Like, it's only getting worse. So, if you can get out, I suggest you do get out. If you can't, plan on finding a way to get out. And if you are looking to get away, shout me, because in the next 3 weeks, I'm jumping on a one-way flight and I'm out of this bitch.
The UK is absolutely finished, man. The UK is literally done out. I can't wait to get out of here. Like, what actually is keeping people here, honestly? If you're in the UK right now, like, look at this. I'm going to flip the camera quickly. Like, look at it. It's grey. Look at the floor. See what I mean? It's like, what is actually keeping you in the UK, man? And a lot of people here are stuck. A lot of people don't actually know what they want to do with their life. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? Because I'm sitting here now and I'm thinking, yo, I need to get out. And I will be getting out soon, and I will be doing what I've been saying I'm going to be doing. But I've just got, oh, that wasn't meant to zoom in. I've just got a few things that I need to sort out. But if you're in the UK right now, what is keeping you here? What is making you stay in this, quite frankly, shithole? Other than the free NHS. But even the free NHS, I think, is crap because, like, you don't get what you want in the time that you want it. Like, I'd rather pay for private healthcare and get what I want, or get in and out to where I want to be. And all the people that are kind of living abroad, you know, the healthcare is probably a lot better from where you are in your own country now. So yeah, if you've been in the UK and you've left, let me know how you're finding it on the other side. But if you're in the UK now, just answer me the question, man. Like, what are you still doing here?
The UK is finished. If you're currently living in the UK, you might want to reconsider, because it's about to get a whole lot worse. So this graph shows you the standard of living in the UK, and it predicts it over the next few years up until 2028. Just take a look at that. This massive drop after 2023 shows how bad it's going to get. The standard of living in the UK is going down the drain. And take a look at this. If you wanted to rent a 1-bedroom flat in suburban London, not even in central London, it will cost you 2.2k per month. Honestly, how can anyone afford this? Because the average salary in the UK per year after tax is 28k. And if you're renting a 1-bedroom flat, you would only have £130 per month left over for everything else. So no wonder so many people are in debt. Taxes are likely to go up, inflation is at an all-time high, and rent prices are unaffordable. There are so many different countries around the world where you can have a good standard of living. So why would you choose to live in the UK? It's already the second most unequal country in the world. Because honestly, if you stay in the UK now, it's just going to get so much worse. And yes, all countries do have their problems, but the way I see it, the UK is finished, and it's not getting better anytime soon. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you like the video, follow for more content.
It's £11.44 enough per hour in UK.
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm only 17, so I don't even get that. Get £7.40 an hour. That covers my board and lodging, that covers my car, and enough disposable income to come out for a day here.
How much of your salary goes on your rent? What percentage?
About a quarter. You can't please everybody, can you? Thing is, someone has to pay all that.
How has Camden Market changed with the new cost of living?
It's gone up accordingly, like everything else does with time. What's going on at the moment in this country? We've got a war in Europe, and it's costing us a lot of money. All these electrical companies, the gas companies, who have been robbing the British public blind because of the war and jacking things up. I'll tell you what, younger generation, in some ways, I've got it very good, but they've got it very, very bad.
Yeah.
I think the youth of today, I've got it added to them.
What, too soft?
The youth is great, you've got it too bloody soft. No struggle, no pain, no gain. You don't appreciate the good things. When the going gets rough, the tough get going.
And can we get one cheer for the nation then?
For the nation, not for any political party, but for the nation.
Just for the people.
£2.30 for 6 tomatoes. £2.30, Rishi. And Rishi has brainwashed you guys. You guys think Tesco's is meant to be so expensive. This isn't Harrods Food Hall, babe. This is Tesco. Let's remember where we come from. £8. £8 for a bunch of crushed up peanuts, Rishi. £8 for peanut butter. Let's even take it a step further. Nutella. Look at this measly bottle of Nutella. £3.50. The massive one used to be £3.50. Now it's the small one, Rishi. You think you can trick us? This is not Harrods Food Hall. This is Tesco. £3.80 for a box of cereal, a regular box, and the club card prices are not making anything better. They're not making anything better. £2.75. Well, you think I'm gonna be hurrahing because of £2? It's meant to be less than £2, Rishi. Stop playing with us. Stop playing. I saw this. I thought I was gonna get a huge bottle. The tiny minuscule bottle is £3.75. In Tesco, every little help. You're not helping anybody with these prices. This baby bottle of ketchup is nearly £4. And you think the club card? Club prices and club card, and it's not helping anybody. Remember the days when buttons used to be £1 a bag. Let's have a look. £1.85, and they think they're doing us a favour. Nearly double the price, Rishi. Rishi, this is unacceptable.
Trespassing. Police can caution you for that. You can't just imagine coming. No, it's called trespass.
Yeah.
You need permission
Yeah.
to do that.
Oh,
it's not.
right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
Alright.
You get what I'm saying? I can't just walk into you.
Thank you.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's called trespass. You
Okay.
can still get fined.
All right, thank you.